Oh, darling, yeah. Please believe me, we're doing a little Beatles tune today. Oh yeah, baby, yeah. All right, so this is in the key of A major. Got a few chords to it, and by a few, I mean like 1,000. So just watch closely. It's gonna be a lot to keep up with. It starts off with this E augmented chord. An augmented chord is just like all major thirds here. So it's just E, G sharp, and C. Oh, darling, A chord. So E, A, and C sharp. And you can kind of fool around a little bit with the bass, but it's basically going to be A chord down to the E major chord. So E, G sharp, and B. And that's going to go up to an F sharp minor. So I have F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and A, down to a D, which is D, F sharp, and A. So, oh, darling, A chord. Please believe me, E chord. F sharp minor. I never meant you, I never do you no harm. D minor, D major. Right? And then that's D, F sharp, and A. Believe me when I beg you. Goes B minor 7. So I have B, A, D sharp. I'm sorry. B, A, D, F sharp, A, and B. Believe me when I tell you. Goes to an E major chord. E, G sharp, and B. And that's. So it's B minor 7. I tell you, E, B minor 7. I never meant you, or I never do you no harm. All right, so now you have this this happens in a lot of these tunes, like kind of doo-wop style. So what I do for this, it's just A, B, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A. The right hand, I'm going to keep the A's banging on the outside, but what we're going to change is C sharp. I'm going to go up to the D, E, to the F sharp, down to the E, down to the D, and down to the C. So ba 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 bum 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 bum. Down to the E. And E7 actually if you want. So it's going to be E, B, D, E, and G sharp. And actually then it turns into like an E augmented again. So C, E, G sharp, and C. Oh, darling, if you leave me, E chord. F sharp minor. So this is just like the beginning. So it's going to be F sharp minor, O2. So I never meant you no harm. D chord, D, F sharp, and A. Believe me when I beg you. It's going to be B minor 7. When I beg you to E7. Leave me when I beg you. Oh, no, da, da, da. If you want the melody. B minor 7. B minor 7 to the E. And then you can change that to an A7. So I have A, C sharp, E, and G. When you told me. Right? That's going to be a D chord. When you told me. It's the melody. C, D, B, A. You didn't leave me anymore. F chord. So I have F, C, F, and A. To the A chord. So A, C sharp, E, and A. I nearly went down and cried. So now we have A, C sharp, E, and G. When you told me, B, you didn't need me anymore. So it's going to be B, B, D sharp, F sharp, and B. You didn't need me anymore. B, E, G sharp, and B, right? For the E chord. I broke down and I died. So it goes up to an F chord, C, F, A, and C. F down here to the E chord, B, E, G sharp, and B. And then to that E diminished again. So C, E, G sharp, and C. Oh, darling. And we're back to this. So E chord. So let's try that A chord. If you leave me, F sharp minor. I'll never make it alone. B minor 7. Leave me when I E. B minor 7 to the E chord or A. And then when you do it, and then so it's bum, and then when you told me, same thing. So told me D, never make it alone. You know I need, or don't need it anymore, whatever. I nearly break down and cried, right? A to A7, and then to the B major. When you told me you didn't need me anymore. I nearly broke down, F, and cried, E, E augmented, and then we just bring it out. Oh, darling, A, to the E chord, to the F sharp minor, ooh, D, leave me, B minor 7, 1, and E. I never meant to, I'll never do you no harm. A, B, A, right? And there you go. So like I said, it's kind of a lot of chords to look at. But it's cool too. I dig it. My last name's Darling, so it's kind of cool for me. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. This little Beatles extravaganza. Just kidding. You can check us out on Facebook. We got a Facebook page for Mahalo Piano. And also, any more requests you may have, please send them to requests at mahalo.com. Catch you next time. Thanks, guys.